Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Lifestyle and Sustainability Coach. So, what is lifestyle and sustainability? We all know that when we are having proper lifestyle and we have proper perspective about sustainability, then we can really enjoy best practices in our life, and not only it is good for our generation, but it can be carried forward from one generation to the other, one generation after another, towards a decade and more. So my today's sustainability topic for uh, for our future is self-driven individual. So become self-driven. So why I have chosen this topic is that we all are becoming dependent on too much on some motivational speakers, okay, or this itself is become a very necessity, like going for some psychological counseling or something of that sort. But actually what is our main goal is to become self-driven. So how can we remain self-driven? This is what I am going to discuss today. So in this thing I have divided it into three parts. So first one is roadmap, that is the roadmap to our success. Second one is our barrier or the obstacles that are stopping us from advancing in our chosen path, that is following our roadmap. And third one is our family. Okay, so these are the three things I'll be covering today. So in this roadmap segment, we first of all must understand that whenever we are having some goal, we want to achieve something in our life, we must have a clear cut picture in our mind, because the victory that we achieve first happens in our own mind. So first we have to really have a clarity of thought in our own mind, what we all are going to do, like our action points towards achieving our desired goal. So for that we have to make our roadmap. But many a times we are not clear about how we should advance. Suppose we want to be a writer, or we want to be a YouTuber, or we want to be a business person. Okay, so the goal is clear, but how to do it, that roadmap is not yet clear in our mind. So the first point to become self-driven is to have a clear-cut roadmap. That is, we must really understand what are our small achievements, small milestones in the path towards our final destination. So how can we really have that clarity, have that roadmap towards our success is our today. So we have to really focus on our small victory for today. So if we really win in all our situation in our today's reality, okay, so if we can achieve the small win, small victory, that is one step. So if we are advancing one small step, that is also a big thing towards our greater purpose. So this, when we are really targeting a big thing and we have started taking that small step and having that small win, okay, that boosts our confidence, and from that our roadmap becomes clearer and clearer. We really can clearly see what we want to do, one step after another, then another. It's a weekly target, monthly target, then what we are going to achieve in this year, within next towards 2025, then within 2030, or maybe within my next I'm in my 40s. So what all I'm going to achieve in my 40s, or what am I going to achieve in my 50s. So that way we can set our target and have a clear cut roadmap in front of our eyes. So this is very important, the roadmap. But when our roadmap becomes clear, it is also for sure that there will be lots of barriers to advance. Okay, so I have started taking small steps, but gradually there will be some obstacles which I have to really remove so that I can smoothly continue. But Gradually it may so happens that all the obstacles or the barriers are not so easily we can remove, okay, are not so easy, they are very very difficult for us, times become sometimes really unbearable. So then what we do is that all the obstacles we cannot remove. There are some obstacles, like maybe I have some health issue, or maybe I have some other relationship problem. I cannot easily solve that or remove that from my life. So I can at least start by ignoring. Okay, we have to ignore the barriers that are coming in our path of our success, that is our roadmap. We have made a roadmap just like a Google map. It's very clear from where to where I'm going to do, which year, which month I'm going to do what will be my small achievements, and then towards that big achievement. But in that process there will be barriers. So there will be some barriers which I'll be able to remove from my path and I can advance, but there will be some barriers which will be really tough, and that at least we can start ignoring. Okay, and next point I want to share is that how can we first we have understood that roadmap becomes clear when we have small targets and we achieve them, and our confidence we regain, and when we are full of self-confidence, our future path becomes clear in front of us. That is, our roadmap is completely clear and we follow that path and we keep winning small victory one after another. Next I have covered is obstacle that we have to remove if we can, and if we cannot, if it is too difficult, then what we can do is that we have to ignore. Now many people will say that my obstacle is so big I cannot ignore, my mind is stuck there, I always think and worry about that particular obstacle, and therefore I cannot achieve my dreams. Okay, I cannot even imagine of achieving them. So for them I am saying that the only solution is reading. If you read for manage time and read for 1 hour, that's fine. If you cannot read for 1 hour, at least read for half an hour some good books. And if possible, if you have enough time and you are wasting it on lots of distractions and lots of worries which is sapping your energy, then you can really become a voracious reader. That means you have to really dig into, like, having a target of book reading, like 1 book in a week. That also you can do, like 3 hours I'll study continuously and I'll finish this book by as soon as possible. Okay, so 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, how much time you get, you must really try to understand from the book. What does a book do is that it really elevates our thinking process. We are not caught up in our worries and in our fear. Okay, we get a lot of clarity when we read some good books. So by continuously reading good books, what will happen is that our mind will guide us. Therefore we will again stand up with a self-driven force. The drive will again come from within. So this is my next step towards barriers and obstacles. And my third step is family. So why I am focusing on family for sustainability is that we cannot imagine lifelong peace, lifelong success, because it's a body like a machine. It is aging. Today I am able to survive all alone, doing everything because I am young, I am fit and fine. A day may come when I need others also. Okay, it's not only me myself, we need loved ones. Every human being needs family. So it is not with any selfish motive. It's just when we love others, when we do something for others, it gives a lot of deep satisfaction. Okay, that level of satisfaction is altogether different. So what we should do is that we should value our family. Okay, and what happens when we value our family is that it may be my mother, it may be my father, it may be my husband, it may be my child, it may be my siblings, it may be anybody in the family whom I really connect to and I really want to see that person happy. And then what happens, I learn to take the responsibility that what should I do, what am I doing for that person. It's not just that we value our family in theoretical terms. What am I doing for that person? Any one person is enough. So what am I doing as a mother? What am I doing? I want my child to be really happy, but what am I doing? So there comes a very great trait in human being, that is responsibility. We learn to take responsibility. I take the responsibility of the future of another person, not only my future, another person, my close one, my loved one, my family. And from when we take that kind of serious action, that kind of sense of responsibility we have, our drive becomes means really very very means strong. It's a real strong drive. Okay, it's not that some book that will have an impact for few months in my head, or some motivational speaker, or some counseling session which has really enlightened me, that will remain with me for 1 year or so. No, when we are awakened to our own sense of responsibility towards our own family, what happens, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to take action is everlasting. So we don't get old also easily, we don't get sick also, we remain youthful because we stand up for other person, okay, for the future of another person. Therefore I have shared 3 things that will every day keep us motivated, keep us upbeat, keep us energetic and healthy and forward looking. These 3 things I again repeat. Number 1 is our roadmap. So when we have a roadmap clear, and it comes from small victories, okay, but there will be barriers which we have to either remove or we can ignore. Okay, if we cannot remove, we have to ignore, and for ignoring, our only weapon is reading. Lots of good books we have to continue reading. And then I have shared that value your family. So when you value your family, your power increases, your drive increases, and you become a really passionate, really energetic, really strong and healthy person, because you stand up for the good of another person, for the better future of another person, not only yours. So that is how we achieve sustainability, one person after another. If we really become self-driven, that is how we achieve sustainability, and which is the goal of our United Nations also. So hope you like my video, and something you can apply in your life also. If you find it useful, please share with your friends also. Thank you so much. Bye.